friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Loris. I'm a collector of all sorts, but mostly of dollies. Yep, you guessed it. And in today's video, we are starting a new theme on my channel. Because YouTube just introduced episodes, and in this first episode, I'm gonna start counting some of my dolls in the doll room because I was talking to Megan Dolls and she gave me the idea of just compiling a list because I did count them all at one point. There's around 223 dolls, but at this point there probably is a little bit more because the last time I told her we have gotten some, but I've also, given away some dolls, or I shouldn't say given away, but trying to sell some and then potentially might give them away. So it might be a short one today considering I'm just going to count my porcelain dolls this episode. So what we also will do from a comment from one of you guys, Miss Kigorito, you requested that we would look into which dolls I maybe spent the most money on. So that's what we're going to do for you today. So we're going to count my porcelain dolls, look, get a more of a feel of what they look like. And then we also are going to be looking into the dolls that I spent too much moolah on. So without further ado, let's get into today's video. Okay, so we're gonna start with Disney's Princess. This is a porcelain keepsake doll. I do not remember, is it brass keys? Hold on, I think so. Yes, brass key ink. Sorry, not brass keys, brass key ink collectibles. So I do not have the box for this doll because I got this from another collector. But let me get a little bit closer to you guys so you can see her beautifulness up close. Look at her beautiful red lips, those gorgeous eyes. She is stunning. And mind you, Snow White's not one of my favorite princesses, but this doll, like, look at these freaking eyes. Like, they're more, like, mine are like a poopy brown, hers are like a caramel brown, So yeah, look at her. Look at oh, sorry guys. Her shoes are yellow. Let me see that. Better angle for you guys. Okay, there we go. Those are cute. She's got quite the layers. Oh, I love the little embroidery and all the little, what would you call them, like little fake pearls. The beading. Yes, beading. Thank you. There goes professional ladies coming in. So she's got cute little beadings here on the dress. I love this yellow. I'm starting to love yellow more thanks to Sunny Madison. And then we got more beading here. Can she turn her head? Oh, okay. She can turn her head. She's kind of got a hot mess back here, but look at, she got her cape, the back of her dress. Very, very traditional to the Snow White in the movie. At least I think. The beading's a little bit extra, I think. So, I don't know, would I say she's one of my favorites? Out of all the porcelain dolls? Honestly, I'll let you know at the very end. Which are my favorites. You know how indecisive I can be, guys. As for the newest doll that we have added to the collection, I have not shared her. I don't think in a long, no, not in a long format video. I think I did share her in a short that you guys didn't watch. How dare you? No, some of you may have watched. I act like it's your guys' fault, like if one of my shorts don't do well. I'm so ignore me, guys. Wait, isn't she a stunning? Look at her. Look at that face. We just got her the other day, the same day that we got Jade. Thanks to my mama's gift card. Thank you, mama. Oh, look at the top. Oh my goodness. Those other little or bigger boxes do not have a heart on the top. We love that. She's so beautiful. And again, very traditional to the Ariel, aka the Little Mermaid in the movie. I'm a sucker for a red lip. It's just red lipstick doesn't look that great on me. I guess I need a particular shade. It looked a lot better when I was a redhead. Back of the box. And this one's from 2006, so the Snow White, I want to say, was it from 2003 or 2002? Hold on. I've already made myself a PowerPoint, so give me a second. Let's see here. Investigator Loris on the road. On the road. What am I saying? Let's see. Snow White, no box. 2002 dolls. So for Disney Princess Porcelain Keepsake Dogs, total of 4 dollies. So yeah. Is there anything else I want to add to the lovely Ariel? Let's just read the back of her box, shall we? Curious little mermaid, Ariel dreams of living in the human world. She often retreats to her secret grotto to play with the human treasures she has discovered in sunken ships. Then one night, she saves human Prince Eric and falls in love. Against her father's wishes, Ariel makes a deal with Ursula, the sea witch, exchanging her voice for a chance to become a human. Despite Ursula's evil trickery, Ariel wins Prince Eric's love, and they live happily ever after. Hey guys, happily ever afters do exist, okay? Don't lose hope if you're a youngin'. Your Prince Charming can come. Mine came finally. Oh, I only waited like 29 years for you. So first and foremost, I did want to show you guys. Got distracted with my own figures up there. Fully showing her breasts. You know what? Side note, I'm annoyed with some of you guys. Why are we projecting so much on the dolls and figures? Like, I get it. I get it. I've always said, I'm like, personality wise, I identify with Sunny Madison. But why are we looking at Catty Noir, who is like a monster cat, from my understanding? I don't know. I'm not too familiar with the Monster High lore. But from my understanding, like, why do we care if she's thicker, or why do we care if she's thinner? You know? And why are you guys looking at my cute little booby statue girls? I mean, like, she looks like she's young. Excuse me? Have you not seen Selena Gomez? Have you not seen Ariana Grande? They look like babies, okay? And they're grown women. So when it comes to my cute little booby figure girls, leave them alone, okay? They're not everybody's cup of tea. You don't have to drink it. But I very much identify with Itty Bitty Committee. And she's one of my favorites. I was really butthurt when somebody commented and was like, she looks like a child. I'm like, how do you know how old she is? I'm sorry. I didn't know you knew what anime she's from, considering they're not even represented of actual anime characters. They're just figures. So I understand. Maybe there's some weirdos out there, but I'm not one of those weirdos, okay? Whew. Okay. I just love the female body. Okay, anyway, back to Belle's box. So, here's your box. We have a Disney castle here, or no, Belle Disney's castle. We have a Belle's castle here in the corner. Very cool, right? Now the adrenaline's pumping, sorry. Belle dreamed of an adventure in the great
wide somewhere. Then she exchanged her freedom to save her father from the Beast. She taught the Beast about gentleness, kindness, and beauty. When Belle told the Beast that she loved him, he was transformed by her love into a handsome prince.
Honestly, I did prefer how the prince looked in beast form. I don't know what they were thinking with the long hair, and there's nothing wrong with men that have long hair. Some of y'all beautiful. So, you know, actually, no, you're not beautiful. The only beautiful man out there is my husband. Okay. Anyway, I just pull out Belle so you take a closer look at her now that I'm. Oh, and then 2002. Okay, 2002 was when the doll was made, I guess. Copyrighted, according to the box. So let's take a closer look at the wintertime Wonderland.
I forgot to turn on my mic, so looking at the sequence here. Fine, I could just do a voiceover. This is where I'm touching on the fact that I love anything fuzzy, anything soft, so pretty. And I'm commenting on, even though Belle's dress is yellow, and I just went over the fact that I kind of like yellow, I do love pink. Pink is my favorite color. And then I'm commenting on their eyes. You know, even though Belle has beautiful green eyes, I do love the long eyelashes that Snow White has. So Snow White wins the face up for me this round. And then I'm commenting here how Belle has about like a more of a pinkish red lipstick as opposed to the bright red that Snow White has. Very beautiful. And again, I'm commenting on the sequins with the little gems that I love, the little details that they've added on Snow White, and then touching the little rose that she has on the top. Yeah, going over the shoes, and then I'm over here commenting that I'm like, I just dusted. Why do I gotta dust again? In any case, her shoes are lovely. Love a cute little pink stiletto. I just love pink in general, so she is. Oh, sorry, I had a burp. So kawaii. Love the little earring. Turning her around so you can see the back of her outfit. Not much to see here besides more velvet and the fact that she's literally hanging. So I had to fix her off camera. All right, I was gonna say Snow White. Princess Jasmine. So just a year later, mind you, they came out with look at the stand compared to what is this? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So just a year later in 2003, they came out with a stand that has her name. So bougie, right? So bougie. Anyway, here's her castle. And I have to correct myself. What did I say? I guess that was technically Beast Castle over there. I'm dropping my drink. No. Anyway, let's first look at the cute little, why can't I think, the genie in a bottle, baby. Anyway, yes, the genie bottle, right? What would you call this? Come on, Loris. Aladdin's your fiance's freaking Loris here. Genie and the lamp. Genie and the lamp. How do I forget? It doesn't come to me right away, but editing Loris usually remembers. Favorite Disney movie. You should know what this is called. I think I'm thinking too hard about it, so I think it is just the genie bottle. But very cool that she came with this. And again, wow, we bougie here. Anyway, look at her shoes. Look at the fine little details. We got some sequins. There you go, camera. Thank you. She probably has, I don't know, I want to say the most details. Yeah, I would say so. When it comes to the keepsake dolls. Also very stunning eyes. Whose face up do I like? I don't know. I think Snow White has to win for me. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of her cute little rosy cheeks and with her lips, with the bright. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Jasmine arguably is very beautiful too. All of them are. Not I wouldn't have gotten them. But yeah, I would say first, second, third, which is surprising because Belle's actually my favorite. Her and Sleeping Beauty are my favorite princesses of all time. So just look at these beautiful details. Let's just take it in, guys. Look at all the gold and the purple. Um, which I think she wears this outfit like maybe once in the movie. We all are familiar with like the more greenish teal. Is it teal? I'm bad with colors, guys. The greenish outfit that she uses. And obviously, I don't know how these are supposed to stand. Aren't you supposed to be like more in here or something? I don't know. So you stay? No, that's not working. Hold on. How did I don't know how I maneuvered you so well. Guys, I don't know how to use these stands. I knew how to use her as a stand because she's got like a whole waist thing. But help a girl out. I don't know what I'm doing here. How dare you? Internally screaming. Yeah, her hair is marvelous. I have a cousin named Jasmine, and she is even more beautiful. She gives Princess Jasmine vibes actually. So shout out to you, prima. Just taking her in. Okay, that's enough. All right, now moving on. Because I'm not gonna do the rest of the porcelain dolls. I'll save that for another video. Curito, it's your time to shine. Oh, let's look into the dolls that I probably spent a pretty penny that are not worth that in retail. So let's start off with Drama Real's Draculaura. She's beautiful. She literally, you guys can get her now, I think. I've seen people just recently get her. I want to say, I will correct myself, like if I find my old eBay purchases. I want to say I spent like $90 to $100 on her. Maybe even more than that, if I'm being oh so for real. Um, but retail, what are they, like $60? Again, I'll correct myself because I don't have that great of a memory. But they just came out with these dolls. If I would have just waited patiently for the reproduction, which I didn't know was happening at the time when I purchased her, and then I unboxed her, even though I spent so much money on her. But honestly, I prefer this doll unboxed. She's beautiful. She's the closest doll that I have to like G1 Draculaura. So look at her. Look at her. My doll in particular has a bit of a wonky lip chip. Not a lip chip, but look at the fangs. You see it? She's a little wonky, but I don't care. I still love her. She is so cute. But let's move on to a couple other dolls that I see right here. Alrighty, so these two dolls, if you haven't checked it out yet, I did post this video a couple months ago called Bratz. I want to say it's the Bratz dolls I regret unboxing, and these two were shown in there. I majorly regret unboxing them because I spent, I want to say like relatively, I want to say not quite $100. It's like 98 something, maybe one of them $100. Um, honestly, I'm one of those people that it takes repetition for me to remember names. That's why I'm getting better at the Rainbow High dolls because I do the retail versus what they call Spawn now. But as for Bratz, God forgive me, I have no idea who these two dolls are. No idea. When it came to learning in school, I was that type that always had flashcards. I needed constant repetition. I try to remember. So please forgive me, all my Bratz lovers. And mind you, Bratz have been like the main dolls I've been collecting as of recent. But it's funny because like when it comes to like Colossos, like I could tell which one's going out, Jade. I could tell what going out Sasha looks like. But because I got these dolls, I think before you speak, Glitties, in a bundle. Thank you. I got these in a bundle off of eBay.
Probably not at the same time. Actually, no. I'm just saying, I just said I regretted unboxing them, so no. Oh, I just have a pretty bad memory. This is when I first started collecting. Oh, that sucks. I didn't mean to lie to you guys. I just remember I did unbox these, so. Oh, my goodness. I don't know. I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are. I know she's got Safari Megan's hat, I think. I remember saying that in one of my videos. Oh my goodness. You know what? I think this goes to show you guys sometimes you don't have to be the most knowledgeable person to collect. I honestly started off collecting just being that person that just thought a doll looked pretty, so I'd get it. I didn't care what line it came from. I didn't care what type of doll it was. Now I do have more of an idea where I want my collection to go. So that's why I had to say goodbye to some Fidgy friends. Because they're not fitting my aesthetic that I want. But I do love mainly Bratz. I love Rainbow High. I love my porcelain dolls that I own. So we will stick with that for now, and y'all know I'm a little wishy-washy of a person. You never know what you're gonna get with me. Okay, you just never know. Happy Loties, sad Loties, moody Loties that's blaming you guys for one comment. I'm sorry. I like reviewed that editing Loties, reviewed that footage. My bad. It's not your guys' fault. Some of the comments that hurt my feelings. So I love you guys. I love the community that's watching this for me, with me, watching this. You get me. Thanks for watching and showing me support. There is a couple other dolls that we spent a decent amount of money. I say we because I necessarily did not spend this money. But let me show you. Alrighty, shout out to you, Señor David. Señor David. I remember looking into this because the packaging when it was shipped to our house, it's from We Are Toys. So this doll does cost at least, you bought it for at least over $100, and I'm sure it didn't retail for that much. So, but this is one of my prized possessions because this is one of the very few dolls that I remember from my childhood. As for another dolly that I think my mama spent too much money on is over here. Miss Margot De Perla. And I would roughly say probably at least more than 60 bucks, I'm guessing. Maybe 60 to 80. She wouldn't tell me the price, how much she spent on it. So, the burn book, we spent retail price on these dolls, so $60 for each. So I guess that's a good amount once you add it up. Karol G, same thing, $60 retail price. But the doll that is a little bit more than I'd like for her to be, this doll is $70 retail price. Miss Cher. And then downstairs, I have Miss Megan. My fiance bought me this doll, and honestly, I don't know how much the collectors are. I can't quite remember, so I want to say he spent a pretty penny on her, but who knows? She's a beautiful doll. As for other dolls, my fiance might have spent like, for the most part, most dolls I do try to wait until they go on sale because most dolls that come out on like Target, Walmart, Amazon, they do eventually go down in price. So I do try to wait for the sale. When it came to the newest doll that we got and the gift card, Jade, where you at, Styling Jade? She's all the way in the bottom over there. We did pay retail price for her, which was, I want to say $34.99 if I remember that correctly. So I don't try to spend any more than like, I want to say 50 bucks for a doll, and that's like older dolls, like the Bratz Holiday Chloe up there. We spent like $50 on her. No, we spent 40. 40. We spent 40. She on the price tag it says 50, but we got her for 40. So yeah, I think that is it. Yeah, I think that's it for today's video. So thank you all for joining me for this little chat in this video. Thank you for over 700 subscribers. That really means the world to me. Y'all don't know how special y'all make me feel. I don't know why I keep saying y'all when my popular versions, you guys. I've been on the internet too much, friends. But no, for real, like you guys mean so much to me. I love the little community that we've built, and on the road to getting monetized, so I could spoil my fiance back, get back to the community, and just save up to go to Japan. No, for real, like I do look at this as my job, so I love you guys so much. Y'all are my friends. That's why I call you guys my friends, because I know they say like something about like parasocial relationships. I feel like I know you guys. Maybe, maybe not. But if you want to add me on Instagram, it's Lodi's underscore Lodi's hearts underscore official. I don't even know my own Instagram username. Good God. If you want to add me on TikTok, that's at Lodi's hearts. Simple. Anything else I want to say? I think that's it. I do think that's it. I appreciate your guys' patience with me. I'm a very mood driven person, so whatever the day tells me I'm gonna do, whether it's deep cleaning like I did yesterday or today, where I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna start counting my dolls, and I'm gonna go ahead and do what Kigurito suggested that I do in the comments. So, very mood driven person over here, working on it, but I'm not perfect.
I never said I was perfect. I never said I didn't have any flaws. But at least I'm pretty. And at least I'm a little funny. And at least I'm my own best friend.
So before I ramble on too long, I'll let you guys go. Comment which doll you spent a pretty penny on. Let me know. Comment which was your favorite porcelain doll. I'm actually really curious on that. Your favorite porcelain doll that I showed. I know I got 3 other ones hiding that I didn't really show in this video, but out of the Disney porcelain keepsake dolls, which one was your favorite? I do want to know that. And other than that, well, I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.